Lamara, why? It's been, yeah, what?
Mara just subscribed for 31 months. Twitch, why do you do this? It's been 2 days.
It has been 2 days. What's going on? I'm pretty sure I could find your other sub. Yeah. It was 30 months sub 3 days ago. Now it's 31 months sub. You're just speed running through months apparently. That's so weird. What's up, Parabolic Panda? Not first, but it's okay. First in my heart. Sub speed run any percent. You're killing it. You're doing pretty good. What up, Farlise? How you doing today? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Who's ready to hit full odds? You guys ready to hit full odds? Going on hitting full odds. I am fine. I'm doing good. Can't complain. Can't complain yet, but we're less than 1,000 encounters away from me being able to complain. Watch me get it right before hitting full odds. Just watch. Alright. Make sure they're not all the exact same. No. Alright. Go to it. You'll be proud of me. I started quad hunting in leaf green for Bulbasaur. Let's go. It's one of my future hunts. Very cool. I wish you better luck than I'm currently having. That'll probably, so what have actually, okay. It was gonna be a hunt I'd do soon, but I think I'm gonna probably start Manaphy. I guess I'll be starting Manaphy. So what my plan is, I gotta get Cyndaquil. Then we have to do, then I owe you guys a Gen 9 full odds egg hunt. I still have to set up for that. I keep forgetting to do that. I still gotta set that up. So then we do the Gen 9 full odds egg hunt, and then I probably start Manaphy right after that. I think Manaphy will be right after that. Muhammad, hello. A long YouTube name. Hello. What's up, Coffee and Kilos? Let's not hit odds today. Oh, if only that were true. Maybe. CBA hunting will be Emerald restarts for Trico, looking for early frame than Squirtle, but that's a long way away. I need to look up more information on how exactly you do the resets for a starter in Emerald. So I'd like to hunt the legendaries in Emerald, but I also want to get a starter. Am I shiny hunting? Yes. I'm trying to get a shiny Cyndaquil. Indeed, shiny hunting. I am. Going for a casual full odd shiny. Hello? What's up, Hannah? How you doing today? Hello? Are we live? Gamers? We gaming? Oh, I didn't tweet. That's something I usually do. Whoops. Whoops. I was so ready to go. I'm just like, I'm gonna start the hunt. What's up, fat cat? How you doing today? Good morning. Grinding some more Evois. Evois. You know what I learned yesterday? A very, thank you, Mohammed. I hope I get the shiny too. Don't use 39 balls. I can't. So, ha. That was ridiculous. I learned a fun fact yesterday. First off, did you guys know that there's a demo for Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee? Did you guys even know that such a thing existed? You can still download it? I had no idea. You got a question for me? What's your question? I actually had no idea. I don't remember ever playing the demo of Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. So, I was like, first off, I learned that. Second, you can shiny hunt the Eevee or Pikachu in the demo. You can shiny hunt it, only in the demo. Except it won't appear shiny, like you won't see the physical shiny sprite. It'll just have the shiny, like it'll have the shiny symbol next to its name, and then it'll like have the shiny effect when you throw it in the battle, but it won't look shiny. I had no idea about this. So I learned that yesterday. So a very obscure shiny hunt if you ever wanted to do one. To get a non-shiny shiny Eevee or Pikachu. It's a fun little fact. It was so random. Yeah, I don't know how I do not remember playing the demo for Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. And that's something I definitely would have done. I had a nickel for every time Game Freak forgot to shiny lock a Pikachu that can't be shiny. I have 2 nickels. It's a lot, but it's weird. It's happened twice. Right? There's literally there's 2 Pikachus you can get that are shiny but don't look shiny. For those that don't know, you can also get a shiny Ash Hat Pikachu in Sun and Moon, but it won't look shiny, but it will have the shiny sparkle. Only reason I know about the demos, we had it on the Switch at GameStop when I worked there, and lots of broken Joy-Cons. Oh no. I know you worked at GameStop. Hey guys, demo, Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. It keeps forcing me to go to the left. Yeah. That's the Joy-Con. Oh, I don't want to buy this. And like, yeah. I did for 8 years. I'm not happy about it. That's a long time doing retail. Oof. A long 8 years. Employee discount. The employee discount is nice when you work retail. You just are not compensated enough. Wouldn't have been a bad time to work at GameStop though. That was back when my first day was a week before Skyrim first released. Oh wow. That was a while ago. But I don't know. That's not the worst time to be working at GameStop. I feel like working at GameStop now is not great. I feel like working at GameStop at this point in time would be kind of rough. Like all the people's like, why are you making more? It's like, you guys need to make more sales. It's like, I can't sell things when nobody comes in. Like, what do you want me to do? Literally can't sell anything. Nobody's here. 3 years in, it all became about strictly numbers and not fun. Yeah. That's how it was when I was working at Lids. It's like, all you could think about is the numbers. Yeah. Those are always, in those days where nobody came in the store and they're like, so what happened yesterday? I was like, well, 5 people walked in. 2 of them bought a hat. I don't know what you want me to do. I'm sorry I didn't convert all 7 of those into sales. Next time I'll try and convert all 7 people to buying a hat. My bad. What's up, MacTech? How you guys doing today? They get us to follow customers sometimes to the cash desk to pay just to get a sale. I hate that part. I always hate. And like I worked at like a high-end sneaker shop. And my boss would be like, sometimes he would be like doing stuff in the back and I'd be at the desk. And some like we were located in an area where it wasn't like, most of the people that shopped in that area were not looking for like high-end streetwear or whatever. They were more of the like, they're going to Lululemon to do their shopping. They'd pop in and they'd look at the stuff and I'd say hi to them and be like, if you guys need any help, just let me know. And my boss would be like, why aren't you talking to them more? I was like, what do you want me to say? Like, I'm not trying to bother them. I always hated that when managers did that. One of those was a toddler. It's like, why aren't you talking to them more? It's like, well, I'm thinking about when I'm a customer in a store and how much I don't want people to bother me if I'm not like engaging. I try to initiate the conversation. I say, hey, how are you guys doing today? It's like, are you in here for anything? Like, are you looking for anything in particular? They say, no, we're just browsing. I'm like, all right, cool. If you need me, I'm right here. And it's like a small store. So I'm like, just a couple feet away. I'm like, if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask me. I'm happy to help you. I'll be right here. And that's where that's all I need to do. I'm not going to continuously harass them with questions. Be like, well, are you sure you're not here for something specific? Let me tell you about the sales we got going on. And then I'm like, as a customer, when people do that to me, I want to leave. Yeah. Like, the more I talk to them, I'm just like, cool. So I'm going to scare them away. And they're not going to, now they're really not going to buy anything. But my manager's like, you need to talk to them more. You need to interact with them more. I'm just like, no, I don't. Say, have you introduced yourself? Have you found out what they need? Do they need broadband? You don't know how to help them unless you ask. It's like, are there some customers that walk into a store and they are waiting for someone to like talk to them? Yes. Yes, there are some. And there are ways to kind of figure that out. But if I do it but there are also, I'd say like 90% of them are like, please don't talk to me. Like, I don't want you to keep talking to me. So I'm trying to not annoy every single person that comes in the store. Give random hat facts. If you don't buy a hat, management won't let me and my family go. Please buy something. I should have done that. What am I playing? Power World. Our district leader used to do the same to us, so we challenged him to do it for an hour, and we actually had a 20% decrease in sales. Exactly, and it's like sometimes my manager would like go. He'd be like, "What?" He's like, "You need to be more like this," and he'd talk to one person, and then he'd be friendly with them and whatever, and they would buy one thing. I was like, "Okay, now do that to the next 20 people." On PC. Yes. First part is Iron is Prime. Thank you for the sub. Thank you. First part is that they tell you off for taking too long with the say after they complain at you for going to speak to the customer. Like, what do you want me to do? Close the deal, move on. Like, I can either interact with the customer or you can just like chill. How much does what cost? Need to get a retail and use your degree. It's not like you don't have to do something related to your degree. If you want to, then obviously, yeah, but if I like Target, no employee here wants to talk to anyone. It's like, honestly, if I need help, I will actively seek out help. I don't ever go into a store and I'm like, I walk in, I'm just like, I'll buy something, but only if somebody talks to me. Weird. I'm a grown-ass person. I can ask for help if I need help. I will say I have gone to retail shops where I try to ask questions and I can't, and I literally can't find someone to ask a question. That's a problem. That's when I'll be like, okay, like I had a question and I wanted help, but there's nobody to ask. That's when you have a problem. Get those customers that complain that not one colleague has come up to them to ask them what they want, or they'll stand there coughing to get your attention. Ugh. Yeah. I feel bad sometimes when I like check out of it, or when I'm like checking out and they're just like, so who helped you today? And I'm just like, oh, well, nobody helped me. And they're like, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm just like, well, I didn't need it. I was fine. That's me at Best Buy. I ask someone about something and I get the runaround. Yeah, that's Best Buy for you. Funniest salesperson I interacted with was buying my wedding suit. I gave them a budget and they were only showing me suits that were less than half the cost of my budget. Interesting. I mean, they're trying to save you money, I guess. Yeah, I'm sorry nobody helped you. It's like, it's okay. I'm a grown-ass man. I can do it. Can we please don't forget to fill out this survey? I was like, oh, I'm never going to. Thanks, sure, I'm not going to. I feel bad sometimes because some of them are like, it really helps me out if you fill out this survey. I'm just like, you know, dude, I want to help you, but man, I just don't care. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I just don't want to do this survey. If the survey requires me to type or like write out anything, you've lost me. I will do the survey if all I have to do is select either between 1 and 5 or satisfied or unsatisfied, like that scale thing. If that's the survey, I'll do it. I'll do it. But as soon as you're just like, please describe, I'm just like, no, I'm out. I'm not gonna do it. I don't have time. I don't have time to write a paragraph explaining my experience shopping with you. Like, I'm not doing it. I'm not gonna do it. You really think I have this time or care to do such a thing? Oh, sorry, I can't read. I do the surveys though, I get loads of coupons doing those. Sometimes I know you definitely can get some stuff from it, but I just don't care. What was the experience like at our store? It's a freaking store I buy. And so you know what? I went there for some shampoo. You had the shampoo. I bought the shampoo, and I left your store. 10 out of 10 would do it again. Good job. The survey isn't shoved directly in my face. It's too much effort for me. If it's not, if I have, like, the ones where it's like, if you, like, when they circle it on the receipt, like, if you just go to this website and fill out the survey, I'm like, no. Like, it's gotta be, I gotta get a text. It's gotta be an email. The receipt's getting thrown away immediately. I'm not keeping the receipt. You've already lost me. Experience 1 out of 10, not a single employee offered to let me leave without paying. The customers give you a 10, not anything lower, as that's bad. Yeah. I remember that one too. They're just like, you can't, it's like, please, if you had a good experience, just give me 10s. Otherwise, if you give me a 9, it's actually a bad rating. I did that when I worked as a Lyft driver. Whenever I would tell people if they could rate me, I'm just like, please make sure you just give me a 5-star rating, even if it's not the best, because anything lower than a 5 means I did something wrong. I'm like, oh, really? I was like, yeah. That was actually true, though. What's up, Amlian? How you doing today? Pull out my phone, which is, I'm gonna do anyway, scan a QR code. Am I a computer scientist? Do I work for NASA? One of my favorite responses on the surveys. Not enough staff waited too long. Okay, cool, that's not my problem because I served you and apologized, but you still took it out on the survey and I lost my bonus. Oof. Yeah, it's like, not enough people working. It's like, I'm not the boss. This doesn't, what am I supposed to do with this? A lot of the menus are QR codes. Yeah. It's a tough one. Weekend can't come. Sometimes I like that, but sometimes it's really inconvenient. It depends on the area. Like, if there's not good enough cell service, or you're not giving me like free Wi-Fi to use, then that's a problem. If I can't actually see the menu, then that's a big problem. But if it works fine, then I like that, because like sometimes the clutter of the menus on the table can get annoying. Sometimes it's a little much. If I go to a restaurant, the menu is a QR code, I'm leaving. I don't like it. Oh, it's them bringing you to their website to get ad revenue. I didn't think about that. It's actually pretty smart. A manager in my department store scored a 0 once and lost me my $300 bonus. His response to me was, "It happens, suck it up." Damn. A dick. What a dick. I understood why they were doing it. I mean, even then, I don't really understand it. Retail sucks. It does. The donations they ask for you when you check out, yeah. Like, would you like to donate? I'm just like, how about your company donates? At first I used to do that when I, like, at PetSmart and stuff, because I was, like, donating to, like, shelters and stuff, and then I was like, wait a second, PetSmart is a huge corporation. You guys donate. How about you donate a percentage of the money you take from my sale, instead of making me pay an extra $1? Yeah, so I've stopped doing that. Like, yeah. I'm good. You guys can donate it yourself. You don't need me to pay more money. Yeah. Barudin!
Barudin1 just subscribed for 25 months.
Thank you so much for the 25 months. That is over 2 years. Maybe 25 months, Bruden. I hate donations and tipping and purchasing. Oh yeah, that is it. So it turns out the tipping thing is actually, it's a fault of the credit card readers. They're installed with programming that requires them to ask for a tip. And a lot of these companies are having them installed, and even if it's something that never would involve tipping normally, they just always say that. Yeah, it's a thing of it's the program that's being installed into these card readers now, and so that's why Starbucks and all those places and Subway, pretty recently in the past it's like in the past couple of years. That's why like all these fast food chains suddenly are asking for tips. It's because that's just how the machines, the credit card readers, are set up that way. So you're not actually, it's not like, you shouldn't feel like you should do it. But that's why that's why all those places have it now. Someone made a point that they donate to charities that they have personally vetted, so they hate being guilted into donating to a charity pushed by a store that they know nothing about. Yes, I also agree with that. It's like, let me choose who I donate to. Don't like make me feel bad about not donating. Where does the tip money go to? It probably just goes into the sale. Like, they probably have a separate section of like the rundown on the numbers for the day. And there's a section for tipping, and then I don't know how it depends on the store how they end up doing that. They could evenly distribute it amongst the employees into their paycheck, or the store can just consider it revenue. I don't know. Yeah, anyone who still does printed receipts and requires you to sign it, I'm just like, why are you still doing this? I shouldn't have to do this anymore. But that is completely at the discretion of the store that is doing that, on whether or not they're actually distributing the tips amongst employees? Or what? So that thing about skimmers that are clipped onto the ped machines, that's scummy. Didn't know that was a thing. Yeah. There are gas stations are pretty much only at gas stations because people are very rarely like paying attention, but people are putting card skimmers at gas stations or like a 7-Eleven. So you just always have to be paying attention to your charges, making sure you're not paying for a bunch of stuff that you have no idea what it is. See, I forgot my powdered wig. Yeah, anytime they're just like, here's your receipt, I was like, cool, here's the trash. Don't need this. You found male shiny Eevee number 39. Rip. Rip. Oh! It must be time for the Republican Party of Colorado to call me. Good morning. I'm still not living in Colorado. I can't vote there. But please, tell me. Anytime you're sliding your card in something, you should give the slider piece a little jiggle to see if it's loose. If it is, don't trust it. Yeah, it sucks that we have to actually do that. Nico, thank you for the follow. Oh, there. Thank you for the follow, Nico. I work in fraud and know a ton about fraud types. Ooh, I bet you have some cool stories. Your favorite stream segment. Yeah, because it's an election year, especially, the Republican Party of Colorado is constantly calling me and changing their number every single time, so obviously I can't ever block it. And then they're just going, and it's just going to be some recording of them being like, are you thinking of voting for Sleepy Joe Biden? Well, let me tell you the truth. Blah, 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 blah. And then I can't talk to anyone, so I'm just kind of, I want to be like, I don't live in Colorado. I don't live in Colorado. I don't live in Colorado. You get the text message about voting? Text would be fine. A call is stupid. I saw ATM footage of a lady of the night forcing a man at gunpoint to withdraw money. Wow. That's why... I don't know. I don't know what the moral of that is. That sucks. I have a company that calls me every day that leaves a message that cuts in and out, and they change their number so you can't block it. It sucks. At this point, like, I don't know if I ever get a phone call that I answer. I have a green screen. If I like move fast enough or like I can get it to show up. No. Can I get it to show up today? No. It's a green screen. It's working really well today. Okay. Moved over 3 years ago and still get calls from people wanting to buy our old house like we saw 3 years ago. Yeah. There's a new thing. There's a real estate, like, social media now, apparently. And an old real estate agent we used, oh gosh. Probably 7 years ago, has signed up for it and has decided that every one of her old clients needs to be a part of it as well. And I get letters from her and this real estate social media thing about the real estate market in Colorado. I live in Virginia. But it's addressed to our house here in Virginia. And it's just telling me about what it's like, have you looked into the real estate market in Colorado? I'm like, no, I don't live there. Why are you sending this to me? Like, what a stupid waste of material. I watched an episode of last week tonight about the pig butchering scam that starts with what seems like a wrong number text. It's terrifying. The pig butchering scam? What? Yeah, I don't like the sound of that. Any bank telling you to move your money to a third-party app is such an obvious scam, but so many people fall for it. Yeah. A lot of people just, they don't really understand that about, like, why someone would be calling, like, I don't know. Some people are very trusting. Please come back. Colorado's not been the same since you left. Trust me, I didn't want to leave. Found number 40. It's a male. Got a lot of male shiny Eevees. Oh, this is what I wanted to talk about today. I saw the most, I don't even know, the most wild, like, I was going through TikTok today and an episode of House Hunters came up, and I was like, why would an episode of House Hunters be on TikTok? It was a throuple. It was a throuple that was trying to find a new house, an honest to God throuple. And they were so normal. It was so weird. And I was just like, I was like listening to these people talk, and they're just like, and that, you want to know what everyone's comment on the TikTok was? It was literally that, what Lamara said. Everyone's comment on the TikTok was, you know what? A 3 household income sounds pretty good. I was like, holy shit, they're kind of right. I was like, you know what? These people got it down. They figured out the issue. Can't afford to be alive. Guess what? Throuple. So they're not all 3 married. It was a husband and wife that were married first, and they have 2 kids. So try and figure that out. 2 kids, and then the husband said that he knew that his wife was bisexual and was like not happy just being in a 2-person couple. And so they met a 3rd person and formed a throuple, and they performed they had a not legal marriage, but they had a ceremony to, like, of their, like, I don't know, commitment to all 3 each other. And they showed a picture of it, and it, like, actually happened. And I was just like, this is so wild. I was like, this is legit. Like, you guys are all, you have figured that you are all in on this. What's up, Marvin? And then one of the questions, I sent it to my wife, and like her first question was the same as my first question, is how does the sleeping arrangement work? How do you, like, who sleeps where? You have to have a California king. There's no way you're fitting 3 people. You gotta have that. You gotta have a giant bed. But, like, do you switch off? Who's, like, the middle? Is like someone designated middle of the bed? It's like it's like I think rotating, right? You probably rotate. Well, they were so normal about it, and so like this was not like they clearly are actually doing this. And I was like, what the heck? I have questions. And then they said they were looking for a home with a bathroom with 3 sinks, which doesn't exist. So I'm like, are you like where? You're not gonna find that. They openly said they're like, well, we need a bathroom with 3 sinks, and it's like that doesn't exist. There's no bathroom with 3 sinks. Nobody built a home being like, you know what? Maybe a throuple. Maybe a throuple. Put in the 3rd sink. They said they needed room for 3 dressers. So, like, that's not gonna work. Also, you don't need a dresser per person. But I guess they don't mix their clothes together. Because there's 3 people. And I'm trying to think about, like how we share a dresser. But it's easy to share because it's just 2 of us. But how would you share a dresser with 3 people? Oh my gosh. It's like there's questions. There's so many questions I have. Yeah, it's like you gotta have this like giant, you need like a huge closet. The requests are completely logical for them, but they're crazy if they think those requests exist in already built homes. Exactly, I was just like, you're not gonna find a home built for a throuple. No one's doing this. Nobody has built any homes where they're just like, you know what? What if there's 3? What if there's 3? Plus 2 kids. They need a huge home. 3 adults and 2 kids. You need a large home for that. My wife takes up 3/4 of our closet and part of the guest closet. I couldn't imagine living with another wife. It was just, oh my gosh. I was fascinated. I was truly fascinated by it. I wanted questions answered. I want to know what home they ended up buying. It was just, man, something else. That was something else. Didn't expect to see that on TikTok today. And also, like, I'm not judging. Let me be very clear. Not judging. If they're happy, if it's working, cool. Good for them. But I still want to know your living situation. I mean, yeah. If I was gonna see it anywhere, it'd be TikTok. I just need to know. I need some answers on things. I just need some stuff answered. Yes! It was in Colorado Springs too, which is hilarious because of all the places where that could have been, Colorado Springs is the most not open-minded place that they could have been in Colorado. If they are not welcome in that city, I'll tell you that. Colorado Springs is super duper super conservative. There is a mega church. They are not going to be pro throuple. So that part also was skimmed over. Ben Shapiro report. God damn it, dude. On the episode of House Hunters? How popular is this episode of House Hunters? He did? Be a slow news day. I imagine he said something very insightful and not poorly written. Wait until you see Sister Wives. Is this just from you Googling House Hunters thruple? Did you Google it and this is what's coming up? He's attacked one of the residents at my wife's hospital by finding a clip from a Zoom meeting about D&I initiatives, so that scumbag will find anything. You did. Yeah. Yeah, he sucks. Ben Shapiro is an awful person that doesn't need to. They broke up their house on Sister Wives? What? What do you mean? Yeah, Ben Shapiro is just a piece of shit. All the wives are leaving him except one. My wife follows the show closely. Oh. I have never watched that. How many wives did he have? They got caught by the law. You get one wife. That's it. What? Something called guild quality is calling me? What the fuck is that? I have wives. Hard pass. They actually leaving a voicemail? Yeah. Anyways, that's how my day started. That's how my day started with the throuple in Colorado Springs, looking for a home. Then how mine started with I opened Twitter. I know that sucked. I know. Now I'm down a rabbit hole of trying to find the episode on Discovery Plus. Does it say when was the episode? Was it very recent? Was it like a brand new episode or is it an older episode? I was in 2020. It's actually a while ago. Surprised I didn't hear about it until just now. Yeah, I would think that if you just Googled it. Except, I guess I don't know how organized the House Hunters seasons are. I don't think a lot of people are searching specifically for an episode of House Hunters where they probably don't label the episodes by titles. It's probably just season 1, episode 4 of House Hunters kind of thing. Because, like, pretty much the only reason you're watching House Hunters, you're just like, all right, throw on House Hunters. We're gonna be doing other stuff. Thruple Home Improvement. Gives me the season episodes on HGTV, then when I try to find the one on Discovery, it isn't right. Oh, okay. Googling House Hunters Thruple, and it's like, which one? Like, what? Excuse me? Which one? All of them now. All of them. Honey, clear our schedule. We're watching Thruples. Oh, I was telling me they actually already have a house picked before they film, so it basically is all for show. Yeah. Yeah, they do. A lot of information's come out on shows like House Hunters and Property Brothers and all that stuff where specifically House Hunters, they find people who've already like purchased the home that they want, and then they're just like, can you just, and they're like, so we'll film, like, you'll still pick the house that you're already buying, but then can you find like 3 other homes to walk through and like act like you might pick one of these or like do that kind of stuff, and we'll film the whole thing. And sometimes they would just use friends' houses or just like houses that weren't even for sale if they couldn't like find enough, or like if they couldn't make it work with the scheduling. And like, we can't find enough houses to look at, they'd be like, can you just call a friend and ask if you can just look through their house and pretend like you're buying it? Imagine you get shown a home you would have liked better. Yeah, it's like, well, we actually want to take this one, but we can't afford it. Thanks. Buying home is such a nightmare in itself. I can't imagine being asked to look at other ones for TV on top of that. Yeah, so again, that's why it's not real. They just find people that have already bought houses. You found it! Oh, baby. I would like a full report on how it all went. What house did they decide on? What were the benefits? What were the things of the home that they liked? Did they find a house with 3 sinks? I need all questions answered. Did they give any more insight into their relationship? Did we tell you about the time Joe was on an episode of 90 Day Fiancé? No. No? What? So many more details. In what capacity was Joe on 90 Day Fiancé? You write a 3 to 5 page report, double space, 12 point font, Times New Roman, MLA format sources. Thank you. All I ask. Need to know in what way was Joe on an episode of 90 Day Fiancé? Someone we went to high school with was on the show, and they filmed it at their high school reunion. Stop! This person went on 90 Day Fiancé and thought the best time to film would be at their high school reunion? Oh my god. That is amazing. That's incredible. Yeah, we should film at my high school reunion. This seems like a great idea. When I'm seeing all these people that I haven't seen in years. Where clearly I thought so highly of high school that I want it to be on national television. Holy Moses. And of all shows, 90 Day Fiancé. How is the person who not a lot of the classmates show up? Yeah, because it's a high school reunion. Not like I can tell you top 10 things I don't want to do. High school reunion is in there. I don't want to go see everyone from high school. There is not a part of me that's like, you know what I really want to do? I want to interact with everybody from a time of my life that I try to forget about. Yeah, there are... I don't know. The people that enjoy, like, I'm not, and like, if you enjoyed your high school time and you liked, and the idea of a high school reunion sounded fun to you, and you want to do that, and you want to see everyone, like, good for you. Like, I guess you had a much better high school experience than I had. But holy shit, the last thing I want to do is a high school reunion. I do not. I left. It's gone. I'm done. The people from high school that I want to interact with, I interact with. There's not anyone else where I'm just like, you know what? I hope I get a chance in 15, 20 years to see them again. I had a nice high school experience, but I have zero desire ever to get to a reunion. It's an old person thing. My mom and my aunt are really into having. It makes sense for older generations before like Facebook and all that stuff, because there's no way for them to ever like know about their like people from high school. But now that we have social media, like there isn't any, like there's nothing we need to know. There's nothing at a high school reunion is gonna tell me where I'm just like, I couldn't have just gone on Facebook and found this out. High school reunion seems so weird for normal people outside of small. Yeah, it's like if you came from a small town, maybe I get it. If you just really loved high school and you just haven't had time to keep in touch with people, sure. But I would say most people are gonna, like, most of our generation and younger are no interest in a high school reunion. My dad still goes to his. I can't remember which one he had recently. But he still goes to them. I'm just like, dude, this is weird. At this point, as grim as this is gonna sound, He's going to those high school reunions to see who's still alive. Like that. Those high school reunions are about to get like real dark. You seen so-and-so? Oh no, they died. Yeah, to not only go to your high school reunion, but to have them filming an episode of 90 Day Fiancé at your high school reunion is like, well, you know what? It fits the persona of the person that would want to be on 90 Day Fiancé, I guess. I guess that absolutely fits with their whoever they were as a person. I don't know who they are, but I can get an idea. I can get a pretty clear idea of it just off of that. Girl I graduated with started a Facebook group for our 10-year reunion, and it fizzled out after 6 months when she was the only one posting. Oh no. Oh, I feel so bad for her, but like seriously, I'm sorry, but like most of us don't really want to do that. Reality love shows are the type that want to go to high school reunions. Exactly. We've been watching, we still watch, I don't know if anyone here still even watches this, but our like guilty pleasure trashy TV show is Love is Blind. And so we just watched the most recent season that finished with only one couple getting married. And it's just, man, it's something else. Love is Blind, I love it. I love it so much because it's so not true. They always try to be like at the end of it, it's like, love is blind. It's like, no, it's not. No, it's not. All of them, like, as soon as they get face to face, their immediate reaction is just like, oh fuck, how do I get out of this? So many of them are like immediate, like no physical. You can tell right away too, right? You can tell which ones don't have any physical attraction to each other. Yeah. And just the concept of it in general is hilarious to me. They're just like, all right, you're gonna go on a honeymoon, which is like cool. And then you're gonna live with each other for 2 weeks, and then you get married. And it's like, I don't care how much of a personality connection you had. Living together for 2 weeks is not gonna determine whether or not you want to spend the rest of your life with that person. That's not gonna be the case. You've known this person for like 2 months of your life, and now you're just like, well, let's get married. Like, no. And so many of them have the like rational reaction of just like, hey, I don't want to get married right now. I think we should keep dating. And then the other one is like, how could you do this to me? I signed up for this experiment. I believe in this. If you don't want to marry me now, then we can never be together. It's like, well, you're dodging a bullet with that one, I guess. Like, the rational reaction to that should be like, yeah, let's just keep dating and see where it goes. We don't need to get married after like a month. My wife loves to say she hates all those trashy shows and proceeds to watch all of them. I hate them too, but oh my god, the entertainment is like incredible. But I hate them. I think they're awful, but I still want to watch them. Farmer wants a wife. Oh god. Is my trash show working on TV make me see a lot of Bachelor and Love Island? Yeah, we used to watch The Bachelor, but even the Bachelor series is getting to be a little bit too much. It used to be... The Bachelor series used to be barely entertaining, and now it's just... You're like, you're all trying to just get on national TV. Nobody's here. No one's trying to, like... The older seasons, I could be like, you know what? They might, maybe, there's a chance they might actually like it. Now it's just like, no one's here for love. No one's trying to fall in love here. Y'all are just a bunch of models trying to be on TV. None of it's real. Can't do it. I think season 1 was the best. It just went downhill from there. Season 1 was the best. You're right. Ever since season 1, it's been pretty bad. They expect to get engaged after 6 weeks, and the ones who want to just date for a while aren't committed enough yet. The Bachelor is hilarious to me. Whenever one of the people, whichever, like either Bachelor or Bachelorette, whenever one of the contestants has that like freak out of like, I don't like that they're spending so much. It's like, I don't like him seeing kissing other girls. It's like, what the fuck did you sign up for? Speaking of thruples, dude's dating 30 women. He's gonna kiss probably 25 of them. You can't sign up for the Bachelor or Bachelorette and then you get upset because they're kissing other people. Like that's part of the show. It was gonna happen. You're delusional if you thought that wasn't gonna happen. Oh yeah, Bachelor in Paradise is where like all the crazy people end up. You can always, that used to be another thing, is when we were watching it, we would like pick out and be like, they're going on Bachelor in Paradise. Like producers are already signing them up. They're like pulling them to the side being like, hey, forget about this. We got another show for you. You're gonna be on Bachelor in Paradise. We love it. We love the energy you bring. Most likely contestants that doesn't find love will be the next Bachelor, Bachelorette, yeah. Again, they're all on there. It's basically, the Bachelor and Bachelorette is a giant, like, casting show of, like, how do we fit you into something else, some other type of reality show that we're doing. Like, you have to be like, they're looking for like those ones that are like they're crazy but like not too crazy, where like we're like, oh, we don't know if we can trust you to be on TV again. Like more entertaining crazy, like wild enough, or like, are you someone that the audience is gonna be like, yo, I relate to this person, like they're real, like I want them to win, I hope they find success in what they're doing, kind of thing. It's just, none of it's real. None of it's real. I love how they call all the contestants their exes, like, dude, you dated for 2 weeks along with 30 other women. She's in the quaint. Yeah, yeah. It's like my ex. It's like, you went on a date. You went on one date with them. One date. One of those, and the date was with 20 other women at the same time. So it wasn't even a date. It was a group hangout. You and 15 women were hanging out. You took like 3 of them aside and made out with them. You were never dating. You were... This guy's just like... Yeah, the producers go up to them and they're just like, hey, so do you want to like hook up with like 20 girls? Like, yeah. And like they all want you, and they're all gonna be like pining to be with you and like desperately want to like you to pick them. Like, please, you can only stroke my ego so much. Yeah, it's like excuse me, sir, would you like to be on a show where 30 women that we've picked out as being perfect for live television lust after you for a few months, and you live in a mansion in LA? No. No thanks. Oh yeah, we also pay for you to do this. And we'll take you to different places around the world. And then you get to have sex with 3 of them? And then you have to pretend like you want to marry one of them. And then eventually you just, and then you'll be on Dancing with the Stars later. If I didn't know about capitalism, I'd say this is a scam. Oh man. What a concept. It's been going on for... How long has The Bachelor and Bachelorette been a thing? Like 20, 30 years? Been a while. Yeah, I don't care. It's gone on too long. It's definitely getting to the point of just being like very stupid. And then, well, okay. Here's how you know it's getting really bad. They're just like, you know what? Let's try a thing called the Golden Bachelor. Let's find a 70-plus-year-old man and see if we can get him a husband or a wife. I was like, okay. What are we doing? We're really out of ideas now. I can tell you, we watched it. That was boring as shit. There was no drama. It was like just not entertaining in any way to watch. I mostly just felt bad for everybody involved. And I don't want them to do that again. They didn't go on any bingo dates. I wish they had like really dived into that. Yeah, everyone was too mature. Like everyone just like, I don't give it. Like they tried to start a fight between like 2 of the women. And even then it was like so like, it was like, couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. I was just like, no. Not the same effect. And the guy just kept talking about his previous, like his like wife who had passed away, and I was just like, this just makes me feel sad. I'm not hoping he finds love again. I'm just like, I feel sad. Like he like just says that he found his perfect soulmate, and then she passed away. I'm like, God damn. Now he's here? The worst one for that was one of the women competing on it missed her daughter's wedding to be on the show. And she told him that, and he did not understand what she was doing. Even him being like on the show, when she told him, like, yeah, today's my daughter's wedding, but I'm missing it because I'm here. And he's like, what the fuck are you doing here? You missed your daughter's wedding? He didn't pick her. He didn't even pick her. Now you missed your daughter's wedding. And you didn't win the Golden Bachelor. I'm sorry, not win. You didn't find love. Yeah. I was like, when she said that, I was like, oh, that's not gonna have the effect you think it's going to. That's not gonna make him be like, oh my god, you chose me over your daughter's wedding? It's like, no, the reaction would be, oh my god, you chose me over your daughter's wedding? The fuck's wrong with you? That's messed up. I would not be in a good relationship with my mom if that was something that had happened to me. That's for sure. Where's your mom? Oh, she's on the Golden Bachelor. It's like, what? She's on a television show in her 70s, trying to find love. Okay. Oh, also on Love Is Blind, there was they found a woman that was there who had a 11-year-old daughter, and she was so she was basically, she ended up getting picked with anybody, but she was pretty much willing to just be like, all right, I'm just gonna not see my daughter for a couple months to find love. And as a parent, I was like, I don't care how good of a relationship you have with your ex-husband or the dad or whatever, and he like any of that. I'm just like, no, I am judging you hardcore for doing this. And like everyone tried to be like, oh, good for her for still living her life. I was like, fuck that. It's not like you chose to have a kid. I'm sorry that your relationship with with the dad didn't work out, but you don't get to just be like, I'm gonna go on this dating TV show and not be around my kid for a few months. Yeah, that's a huge red flag. To any of the, like, I'm glad she didn't get picked by anybody, because that's what I would have been like. I'd be like, where is your kid? Like, you're okay just leaving your kid for months to be on this show? That's pretty fucked up. Yeah, it's like they managed to do it without going on a reality TV show. It was even what was actually insane. So I think the first part of Love Is Blind is like you're in the pods dating thing. I think is like 2 weeks. I want to say it's like 2 weeks. And she didn't get picked by anyone. And then she ended up being on a later episode. Oh, it's 10 days. So 10 days. So she's 10 days away from her daughter. And then when she didn't get picked by anyone, she was supposed to go home. She apparently took off like another week, I think is what she said. Or maybe a couple more days. I don't know. Just for herself. I was just like, what do you mean just for yourself? You just spent 10 days just for yourself. You don't need any more just for yourself time. Like, go fucking be a parent. Yeah, that's right. She said she's figuring out her emotions still. I was like, oh my god, this poor child. Like, please. Oh, you're lolling at comments on Instagram posts? Was that what you just sent me? What is this? We are wearing micro shorts this season? The fuck we are? The hell are micro shorts? What are these, shorts for ants? Oh my god, this is a lot. Yikes. Her kid was also probably trying to figure out her emotions. Yeah, it's like, how do I emancipate myself from my mom? What's up, Woogie? I was sent Instagram posts. Apparently there's a new fashion trend called micro shorts. The fuck are these? These are ugly as shit. Micro shorts. No. They're uglier. This is the ugliest thing I've ever seen. What the fuck are these shorts? What the hell is this style? What would it be like if you had pockets on pockets on pockets? These are the ugliest shorts I've ever seen. The comments on this are hilarious. What makes them micro? Well, that's what everyone's commenting on, saying like, how am I supposed to wear these if I actually have an ass? The comments on the Instagram post are hilarious. Can you imagine how comfortable they are, though? Like, they don't look comfortable. Jesus Christ. That's a sentence. People went pretty unhinged on this Instagram post. I have to say though, there's nothing trying to make a t-shirt with that quote. I'm sure somebody will. How to be able to fit my dump trunk in my shorts. I can't say I would ever be interested in any clothing product that was labeled as micro. There's nothing where I'm just like if it's called micro, I'm going to like immediately be like, yeah, please. Lots of Tobias Bluth comments. Perfect for never nudes. The shorts made for a never nude. Amazing. Oh, the post is by free people. You could probably share the link in the chat if you wanted to do that. You just want to direct people straight to it. Happy International Women's Day. There you go. You guys want to go and read comments on micro shorts? Have at it. What a very unappealing name. Micro Shorts. That's really what the marketing team came up with? Micro Shorts? I don't think so. I was already grounded for these when I was 12. Maybe that's what they're aiming for. Are you looking to relive your rebellious state, your rebellious 12-year-old days? Micro Short. Do you still have the body of a 12-year-old? Micro Shorts? Jesus Christ. That was kind of mean. Someone called them Jundies. For the Never Nudes. Good news is that when I sneeze, I won't get my shorts wet. Yikes. Oh. As an ass owner, I have questions. Alright. What's the next topic? Covered micro shorts. It's very hard for me to... when I hear the word micro shorts, I don't know what this... No, I'm not even... No. Anyways. Yeah. Fine. Yeah, that's immediately where my brain goes. Every time I hear the word micro shorts, that's immediately where my head goes, so... You know. That's not gonna be our next topic, finally. Shorts for me. I am really considering writing a paper about this throuple episode of House Hunters. Can you... I think I have Discovery Plus, because that's... What is Discovery Plus a part of? What streaming service would I have to already have to have Discovery Plus? Because I want to watch this episode now. If I can. I truly want to learn more about the throuple. But I can't remember what Discovery Plus is a part of. Just subscribe to Entonso. Maybe we don't have it then. I didn't know if it was a bundle. It was bundled in with something. I thought it was bundled in with HBO Max. Or Max now. It's just called Max. Right? I think it is. I want to say it's a part of Max. It is a bundle. So I think I have it. What can you message me the episode number? Thank you. I too will research the thruple. What house did they end up with? What house meets the requirements of a thruple? So what else would they need? They need 3 sinks, which I don't think you're gonna get that. I don't think you're getting that wish. Like, one of them has. I wouldn't be like. What if it's like super awkward, and one of them just sleeps by themselves? Like they don't actually all share a bed. It's like a rotating schedule of like one has to sleep on their own. You send a box of micro shorts as the last warning. Oh man. So today's stream sponsored by micro shorts. Ever wonder what it'd be like to have a nip slip for your pants? Micro shorts. Little downstairs nip slip, you know? What would you call that? What would be the term for... Eco Falls. Jesus Christ. No, it needs to be something like Eco Falls. It needs to be, oh, man. We're getting closer. We're getting closer. It needs to be like extremely obvious what you're talking about, though. Hard to like think of something that like rhymes. We need to get the word Peam Beam off of the chat so I don't find the shiny and that's just there. I'm gonna find a shiny Cyndaquil, it's like Peam Beam. As hard as you were, you'll bring it back. Shiny Cyndaquil, Peam Beam. I can't think of anything. I am not naming it Peam Beam. No. I am not naming it that. Oh my god. No. No, I'm not naming it that. Ball fall came to mind, but that just sounds painful. Yeah, it's like the rhyme works, but it's not like. Wow, your mouth is so. Jesus. Ball fall. I don't think that. Yeah, I don't think that works. Good. Beam's pretty top tier. Nobody outside of this is ever gonna understand what that's referencing, though. Oh my god. Holy shit. Who cares about it outside? I guess I hope I never actually have to say this. I hope I don't have to inform anyone of their Peam Beam. I cannot say that in public, ever. I can never say that in public. There's a 0% chance I could ever say that. Eating being 10 o'clock. Oh my god. Oh my god. Everything about that's awful. There's like, what the fuck are you talking? Oh god! Yeah, that phone call came back to a peen beam. I'm sorry. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus Christ. It all started with micro shorts. It all started with micro shorts. Dude. Oof. I don't even know how to re-explain this. No. No shiny. We're getting close to hitting odds. Almost at odds. Meanwhile. $468 more encounters. Not much more to go. Went to make a sandwich and found a brand new loaf of breaded, molded up. Must have missed when I bought it. Ooh, 7,770? Be a cool one. Dude, moldy bread is like... Nothing bothers me more than moldy bread. I don't know why. Like, ugh. Moldy bread just like really gets me. It does. You can't even like... like you can't even like kind of use it. You're just like, this has been in a like container and mold is growing, so like all of it's gone. Get the shiny at 7780. I think you should just call it 7777 since you got from 776. It depends it would depend which one of these it appeared on. I could count it that way. So it would just depend on how yeah. So it goes, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3. Where'd my finger go? This is 3, and that's 4. That's how I have them set up. Yeah, so yes. Like it's like backwards, I don't know. Just don't predefine it, then you can fudge the numbers a bit. No, I've set it up a specific way, and in my head it would bother me if I changed it. Put numbers on the screen. It says 1, 2, 3, 4. Still looking for my shiny Kamala as well. That hunt hasn't stopped. So once again, just getting no shinies in any of the games. I thought after my fossils and Wimpod fiasco that I would have a little bit of grace. Answer is no. I am now once again a drought in all games. I couldn't even get a shiny alpha. I can't even get a shiny alpha Pokemon. I mean, Parabolic Panda was able to find Zapdos and Mewtwo quickly. Where's that? Where's my quick hunt? Even being more disappointed. I'm not naming it that. I'm not gonna name it that. No. No. I'm gonna say it would not. I'm gonna take a wild guess that that is not a allowed Pokemon name. Oh my god, one of them didn't even take the Cyndaquil? Are you kidding me? Jesus. Nintendo ninjas, they'll come for me. You named your Cyndaquil what? Banned. Banned forever. Oops. All right, chance for 7770 coming up. We're gone. Just kidding, it's gone. I guess I was thinking of 7777. The opportunity for that is coming. 7,770. Nope. All right. Chance to get encounter on 7,777 has to come on this game. That one. Triple shiny. Imagine. What happened to the days without fail? I've been doing my Legends Arceus Shiny Alpha challenge, and I purposely failed a few shinies, and then I actually had an actual shiny fail with Eevee. I forgot about that. I didn't try to fail the shiny Eevee. Oh, it's a female, so it really couldn't have been shiny. All right. But yeah, we were playing Legends Arceus yesterday, and I did actually fail a shiny Eevee. That was not a shiny I was trying to fail. And then I left behind... Yeah, the way shinies work in Gen 2 is determined by certain stats. And for the starter Pokemon, it's impossible for it to be shiny and female when you first pick them. You can breed a female shiny, but when you pick your starter to begin the game, it cannot be female and shiny. It also cannot have 20 HP for Cyndaquil. So if any of the Cyndaquil have 20 HP, it's a guarantee that that one's not shiny. And then if they're female, also means can't be shiny. So two of these can't be shiny. And it was female, and then the top one also is female. So yeah, only one of these could have potentially have been shiny. But also, it's not really how the encounters work, because, like, I don't know that it's generated upon me selecting the Pokemon, so it's not like... It doesn't mean I actually only had one chance for it to be shiny. All four of them could have been shiny. It more just means when I go and do the summary thing, once I get here, like that bottom right one can't ever be. That one, bottom right one, definitely not shiny. They can be female and shiny in the remake, just not OG Gen 2. Yes, correct. You can also breed. If you were to hatch eggs to get a shiny Cyndaquil, it can be a female. It's just these starters right here cannot be shiny and female. Yeah. The way they coded it meant that the way the stats are distributed to the starters, and the stats that could make it female, mean it can the way if you get a female starter, its stats are always impossible to be shiny when you start the game. $7,800. Getting close. Have I heard the bad news about last night? Yep, that's why I'm wearing this hat specifically. I'm assuming you mean about Toriyama passing away. Yes. Yeah, very sad. Really sucks. Like, honestly, really sucks. I've said, whenever we talk about anime in here, I don't watch. I'm not a big anime watcher. There's literally only one anime I watched or watch, and it's Dragon Ball. I grew up watching it. I've rewatched it so many times. It was that show's a big part of my life. So, yeah, it really sucks. Also, to know that he was in the middle of so many projects, like finishing many projects and stuff, that he had so much more that he wanted to do, and that's all taken away. Really sucks. So, it's a bummer. It's a bummer. The good thing is we are left, like, he gave us so much. The legacy he leaves behind will never be forgotten. So it's like we were lucky to have someone like that to create so many incredible things that so many of us enjoy. So we were very lucky. Yeah. Hopefully they're able to bring most of those projects to life. Hopefully we were able to see what he was finishing. But yeah. That's a big loss. That's a big loss. He was young too. He was young. He still had many years left. So, it sucks. It really sucks. But again, very grateful that we had someone like him, like Toriyama, to create something that so many of us enjoy. So yeah. Maybe. Not. I myself am not a real believer in the afterlife. I believe this is all we have. So, but that's. I mean, if that's something you believe in, and that helps you, I get it. Dinah Poppers, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Give me 1 sec, guys. I'm gonna go grab a soda. Be right back. Alright. Be back. Alright. Oh, we also got a lot of information about the Raikou event in Pokemon Sleep that's happening starting the end of March. It's gonna be a 2-week event. It's gonna be a 2-week event. What's up, Josh? Good luck on your Kyogre. We are going to. There's a couple things that so the Greppa berry will be a guaranteed like favorite berry of Snorlax. The event only takes place on Green Grass Isle, so we all have to be at Green Grass Isle, which not surprising. Greppa berry, which is the berry for electric type Pokemon, is a guaranteed berry for Snorlax during that time. We are able to collect Raikou Mane. Is that what they called it? I think they called it Raikou Mane or Raikou Fur, basically. And you can use it was a Raikou Mane. You can use that to trade in for either Raikou incense or Raikou biscuits. They said that the Raikou biscuits count as six bars towards the Raikou. They did not say how many bars Raikou is gonna have, unless I missed that. Oh yeah, and skill seeds and thunderstones. You can also buy those too. Yes, thank you. You can also get skill seeds and thunderstones. Unless I missed it, I did not see anything that mentioned how many bars the Raikou will have to capture it. So if you have a Master Ball or Master Biscuit, you can at least guarantee one capture. Otherwise, I have no idea. Everyone's first Raikou is gonna have the same sub skills and nature. Everyone's first Raikou is guaranteed to have the same sub skills and nature, which is kind of nice. Any Raikous you capture after that are random. You can only have one Raikou on your team at a time. You can't have a team of Raikous, which again makes sense. Raikou's ability, like main ability, is it gives a multiplier helping bonus for times every electric Pokemon you have on your team. Oh, it's one legendary. Oh, in general. So you can only have one legendary in total on your team. Okay. Again, that makes sense. But Raikou's ability is all about, like, you basically want to have a full, it's every unique electric type Pokemon. So you can't have a team of Raichus. The multiplier doesn't work with like a team of Raichus. It would only be times1 since you just have the one Raichu. I think? Maybe I'm wrong about this. Was it unique electric types, or was it just like you could have a team of Raichus and it would multiply? It needs to be unique. Okay, I thought I read that correctly. So you have to have like, to get the maximum, it would have to be like, yeah, Pikachu, Raichu, Jolteon, and Ampharos. I guess it'd be 4. And a Raikou. And then that would give you the max multiplier. It's a really good ability. So with next week being the electric type encounter event, that means that you're gonna want to capture some electric types. Like you're gonna want to have at least, you're gonna want one Raichu, you're gonna want one Dedenne, you're gonna want one Ampharos, and you're gonna want one Jolteon. If you want to take full advantage of Raikou's ability. So we have that event coming next week. You're going to want to make sure you capture at least one of each if you have not already. You don't have to have the evolved Pokemon right away. It's more of you just want to have them eventually. You also, well, actually, you're going to want a team of electric types for the Raikou event, because electric type Pokemon have a chance to drop Raikou main during the Raikou event. So yeah, you're gonna want a team of electric types on the during the Raikou event. Friends can also give it to you. The higher level friendship you have with a friend, which finally they give us a reason to keep our level 5 friends. So if anyone was removing friends after they hit level 5, sucks to suck, but this is why you keep the level 5 friends. So you want to have as many active friends as possible, and hopefully they are level the high, like you want to have them be as high of level as possible. Greengrass Isle will have every type of electric Pokemon that can spawn. And sleep, yes, and sleep. I know, I never got rid of any friends. The only time I got rid of people is when they added that new feature where you can tell how long it's been since they've actively checked on sleep. And anyone who was 6 days or more, I got rid of them. So I'm like, all right, you're clearly not playing anymore. But otherwise, I keep everyone. But next week, Greengrass Isle is going to have the potential to spawn every electric type, including Dedenne. Dedenne appears starting next week. But Greengrass Isle has Pichu, Pikachu, Raichu, Jolteon, Dedenne, Mareep, Flaffy, and Ampharos spawns. The people I gave a chance if I knew them from Twitch, so they got like 2 weeks, but in that I eat anybody 7+. Yeah, if I saw 6+, I was like, nah, you gone. Can't be taking a week break. Yeah, lots of information for the Raikou event. I like it. It sounds, I like this event idea. I think it's a cool event. I think that it'll be like really cool trying to capture a Raikou. I miss a few days, Tony. I'll see. I think it's challenging enough, but not too challenging. I'm a little nervous about how often Raikou is going to spawn. That part I'm a little bit worried about. Cause like, what if you only see one Raikou and you give it like 2 biscuits and then it's full and you never see another one? Like, that kind of sucks. So I don't know how often it's gonna spawn. I hope that it spawns enough where everyone gets the opportunity to capture it. Yeah. Oh, it can spawn after the event? I didn't know. I didn't read that. It'll be rare. So you can see it. Okay, that's good at least. So you can. Okay. That's fine. I didn't know if this was like a. This is it. It's rare on green grass. Okay. I'm fine with that then. Never mind. That's good. Yeah, I would imagine that it's gonna get a neutral nature. I believe they'll probably give everyone's first Raikou a neutral nature. It's a green grass roamer hunt. Yeah, pretty much. I figure its abilities will be pretty. I think it'll probably get. It'll get a few, if not all, gold abilities. Probably. It'll be good. I'm sure the first one we capture will be good because it's not going to be easy to capture. Holy shit! It's Sonic Buckley. What's up, Sonic? Yeah, I think that first Raikou we capture will be a good one. It'd be really shitty of them to give us one that sucked. Do I think Master Biscuits will work? Yeah. Oh yeah. I think this is if you've been able to hold on to your Master Biscuit this whole time, this is why they give us Master Biscuits. This is what it was for the whole time. Is legendary Pokemon. Just vibing before work. Nice, nice. The intro of the song reminds me of the credits theme to Portal 2. Oh, really? I've never played Portal. Excuse me. All right, we're almost at 8K. We're almost at 8K. $7,900. Has a similar vibe to What You Gone, aka the song that's in the credits theme. Again, I've never played Portal, so I don't know what you're talking about. Zooming. We are zooming, actually. Looking to get a Bonsley t-shirt. Oops. That in the mug? Let's go. Thank you if you do. I think the shirt came out really nicely. Like, actually. Marvin knows. Marvin got one. Marvin got both. More than likely next week I got my pay with my raise. Oh, let's go. I know you got a raise, dude. Congrats. That's awesome. GG's on the raise. I think I hit the quota because I hadn't been there for a year, but I was there long enough to get my yearly review, which made me eligible for one. Let's go. That's awesome, dude. Good stuff. There you go. Get you a nice GB operator. Love to see it. You can join in on that full odds shiny hunting. Get a Gen 2 or a Gen 3 hunt going. Join me in a Gen 2 shiny hunt where, you know, it just never shines. What's up, Galactoast? How you doing today? Doing all right. Shinies are a myth until proven otherwise. Your move, Pokemon Silver. Please don't be a myth. Please be real. Please show up. I've been doing this for so long. I sadly can't attend Go Fest NYC despite coincidentally being in Manhattan. Really through what's going on. Oh no! That's too bad. You're gonna do a Gen 3 hunting Talo, Aron, and Spheal. Spheal would be cool. Talo also really good. Aron's nice. Cyndaquil is actually shiny locked. They released an update before the eShop closed. RIP! I don't even know how that's possible because I'm playing off of a cartridge on an emulator. How does the eShop have anything to do with this? You're flying back from Japan? Oh, okay. Well, never mind. I would rather be in Japan than attend Go Fest. 5G network? Damn it, the 5G. It's always the 5G. eShop has everything to do with it unless you never connected your Game Boy to the Wi-Fi. Can't remember, did I? Did I connect my Game Boy to the Wi-Fi? I don't know. I know. Don't you hate it when the government takes over your body because you got the COVID vaccine? Like, ugh, come on. I have chores I need to do. Can't do your bidding. Not now, government. I have dirty laundry. Your vaccine came with a mystery gift code for 5 super potions and an orange berry. Oof, what a rip. I can't be a super soldier right now. I have to shiny hunt. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna attend GoFest or not. Because I think it's a 2-hour train ride from DC to New York City. I think it's like 2 hours. So I could do it if I wanted to. I have to see who else would do it. I have to see who else is would be attending GoFest in New York. Bring water and sunscreen. Oh yeah, definitely. You might go. Yeah, I expect to walk a lot. You'll probably get me going. You missed out last year. It's like I'm so close that I should go one of the days. It's like I'm right there. I don't know what day to go though. Probably Saturday, I'd assume. Uber and Lyft were having trouble trying to pick us up on Randall's Island last year, so we just walked back across the bridge to Manhattan. Is it in a specific part of New York? Oh, I just failed a few shinies in Legends Arceus yesterday. A 4-hour drive will more likely go for at least the weekend. It's on Randall's Island? Did they confirm that? I know, so they just say it's going to be at the same place as last year? Okay. I'll have to keep that in mind. The Uber and Lyft wasn't really working. I almost coincidentally was there to help with John Stone's Black 2 White 2 Metal Rally. Oh, that's right. That was happening last year. I forgot about that. Your bid plans to spend Saturday at the Bronx is due though. So how was the setup for GoFest last year? How was it? Was it like a designated park? Or was it? It was just two. It was 2 fields. Okay. There's a weird narrow section with some construction connecting the 2 fields. I'm sure they like didn't check on it. And then they got there the day of and they're just like, what's this? Imagine GoFest at Disney World. Niantic would never spend that much money. And also Disney and Pokemon would never team up like that. That's a surprise to me too. Doing this on 4th of July weekend is not a great choice. It's gonna really suck for anyone who wants to attend that has to fly in. You asked your friends to get you Klefki and Heat Rotom at the very least. Yeah. You have a lot of efforts together already in Disney World, but yeah, they wouldn't spend anything to go above and beyond. Yeah. True. You could just go to Disney when Global Go Fest is happening. He'll have Kabuki Furfroos. Ooh. That'd be nice. What's up, Mike? Yeah. I think it being on 4th of July weekend is going to end up preventing a lot of out-of-towners from attending. It's gonna be like flying that weekend is gonna be very expensive. So that was not a good choice. That was not a good choice. Do you have your plane tickets for the Japan trip already set? I would hope so. Also, not like a very big heads up. You're going from New York to Montreal to Tokyo. How long of a flight is that? Tape your phone to fireworks to get them kilometers. Is what, March, April, May, June, 4 months in advance on a holiday weekend. That's not really, I think that's really poor planning. I don't think that was a good idea on their part. I still also don't understand why they're having it in New York again. 15 hours? Okay. Well, I mean, that's long. I don't really understand. Poor planning on Niantic couldn't be, I know. The city that never sleeps. I don't know. It's like, it seems weird to have it in the same city 2 years in a row. I guess it's like I get them having it on the East Coast because of having the Sinnoh tour on the West Coast. I get that, but like, I don't know, they could have chosen a different city. They probably have multiple year contract like they did with Chicago for the first couple of Go Fest. Yeah, I guess so. Suppose. I have to ask Taylor and Nora if they have any suggestions for buying GBA stuff in Japan. I'm sure they both have a lot of suggestions. It is nice that you can, both of them I'm sure could provide you with very good information. For traveling there. I guess, yeah, they probably just had contract. GoFest Global is gonna have Corsola. Oh, is Corsola a regional Pokemon? It is, isn't it? We had Corsola with the Johto event. I guess we haven't had it since. Also, the fact that we're getting Marshadow means that we probably have a future shiny Marshadow event, which is nice. I'm cool with that. Aircraft showed up again at one point, but Corsola hasn't. Yeah, I was like, I haven't really seen Corsola ever. Yeah, shiny Marshadow will be. I'm down for a shiny Marshadow. Even though shiny Marshadow is not good. No. They said that they're gonna do separate events for Manaphy and Arceus, so I have no idea when they're gonna do it. But they said that those were gonna be they're like their own separate events. 8,000. We're almost at the number. We're almost at the number. Doing a Temporal Forces pre-release tomorrow. Oh, nice. When does that come out? Does that come out at the end of the month? No, it has to be sooner than that. Maybe 2 weeks. It feels like we've known about Temporal Forces for a long time. Like, I don't know. It feels like we've known about it longer than normal. If stores that host Pokemon events also get to sell sets sooner than retailers do. True. True. It is a cool set. I already have the Japanese cards. That's what everyone's been saying. So what cards in the set was it? I think Jack was saying that the Paradox legendary Pokemon are really good. Ace specs are a big part of it. Bunch of buffs to Paradox Pokemon. Good items and supporters as well. More balanced VIP pass for the upcoming rotation. I'm glad this Paradox Roots have had good stuff. Obsidian Flames was an awful set. We're playing Charizard. This set was worthless. Oh, really? Just another Charizard set. Oh, single card swap. Oh, damn. Oh, you did? Oh, boy. So Dylan had... Oh my gosh. Dylan had her picture day yesterday. Her first picture day. One of the pictures they got of her is of her picking her nose. Like the most stereotypical first picture day for a toddler. Literally just her picking her nose. Like, amazing. Amazing. Good job, Dylan. What's up, Sigma? It is my wife. As she is announced with her screen name. There's more normal ones. She looks terrified. She looks like... This is not a normal photo of her. She's not even smiling. She's just like... She looks scared. Oh my gosh. She's like... It's like the most uncomfortable smile. Business Kyogre Path is OP. 3 wide guard users. No Surf or Origin Pulse. Nice. I know, it's crazy. Thank goodness I am. Otherwise, that'd be very creepy. Thank goodness I actually... Be a whole other scenario. Okay, there actually is one really cute one. That's cute. The one of her standing is really cute. The one of her holding the rainbow. She also looks... She looks so uncomfortable. You know what's really funny? That rainbow background... We're ordering all of them. Sure. The rainbow background on that is the same as her curtains. Hi, Smarpy. Her curtains are horizontal. This is a chevron. Is it? I thought they looked. We're at 8K. We're about to hit the full odds number. We are about to hit it. Want the nose photo on a mug. The picture of Dylan picking her nose on your coffee mug. I know, technically hitting full odds would be like 32,000 encounters because it'd be 8,000 encounters on each game. So technically I have not hit odds. 32,768. Yeah. Like if I really wanted to get real technical with it, that's the number I'd have to hit full odds. What's up, Sig? How you doing today? Yeah. Yeah, I guess it is the same save file, isn't it? I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna say I hit full odds. No. I'm not about to get like uber technical on this. I'm gonna say I've done 8,192 encounters. It doesn't matter how many games it took me to hit that number. Worked a 12-hour shift, then had a 2-hour meeting, and I have one more meeting in an hour and 15 minutes, then you can finally sleep. Holy shit. How are you functioning? That is insane. Why do they think you could go to a meeting right now? Coffee. How do they even think that you would be like a participant in a meeting? Seriously, like labor laws? Hello? That's way too much work. Labor laws in this economy? Seriously. We're going backwards. We're literally removing child labor laws. Aren't allowed to work more than 12 hours max, longer than that, and we have to pay a fine for that. In America, they say, do it or you're fired. I was like, I hope you don't have to pay the fine. Drivers are not allowed to be on the road more than 10 hours. Yeah. But my wife used to work for a logistics company, and she said that truck drivers will tend to like drive on, is it just the whole weekend or just Sundays? Can't remember if it was the weekend or just on Sundays, but they would drive when the government's not working, so that way they can go over that number without anyone noticing. So I worked nights. I worked 5 hours yesterday and 7 hours today, plus 2 hours of training and a mandatory supervisor meeting every Friday. Sheesh. That doesn't seem right. Yeah, it's like but I'm sure there's some loophole where they're just like, well, 2 different days, so it's not the same. Residency, we weren't allowed to work more than 80 hours per week, but the catch was we weren't allowed to average 80 hours per week over a 4-week period, so some weeks we were definitely above 80. Yay, loopholes. Yeah, surprisingly, truck driver logs and mileage are not accurate. Shockingly, they can be fibbed. You think that wouldn't be the case with how much technology we have now, but... My job with shifts a day is from 7 a.m. till the following day, 6:59 a.m. I'm sure that most companies are like that. What's up, Master Cow? Don't know what the new regional forms are going to be. Colossian, probably. Nights from 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. is still the same day. Yeah, I'm sure most businesses run that way as well. I worked for a security company that tried to argue that the policy was 12 hours per day instead of 12 per 24 period. I was in payroll flagging overages all the time. They're in serious trouble. Yeah. Yeah, there's the other side of it, of the companies that are just like, no, it's 2 separate days. Can we get Colossian Zard Z formed? I mean, we're gonna get a Mega Charizard Z. Be shocked if we didn't. Regional Mega Forms? Probably not. Probably not. Best schedule I ever worked was working 2 24-hour shifts per week. It was a great month. Sounds exhausting. They also pull in 4K a week. Also true. It's a lot of driving. Oh well. Oh yeah. So wait. Some of the welders in my union work 7 days a week, 10 hours a day. During plant shutdowns, but they pull in 4K a week. Oof. So much work. Stellar Arcturus, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Megazard Z and Mewtwo Z are Riot. I don't think we're gonna get Mewtwo Z, honestly. I don't really see how Mewtwo would be a part of the game. It was at a slow rural hospital, so I was able to get decent sleep during the work shift, and I got 5 days off per week. Oh, in that case, that's fine. Still in the cave. I don't know. I don't think Mewtwo will be a part of Legends Z to A. Capitalism. Mewtwo is here because we like money. I mean, because he traveled back in, I don't know. You're still doing Masuda for the Shelmet. Oof. How about Lumiose forms? That's possible. That is possible that that's what they call them, is Lumiose forms. Just has 1,000 eggs? Oh, Jesus. Yeah, Mewtwo just caught a ride with Celebi, because why not? What is going on with my computer right now? Whoa, hold on. My stream is struggling. What's happening? Why is it doing this right now? Why is my stream struggling so much? I got my Eternaforus Murkrow. Oh, nice. GG's, Brett. Go. Maybe. What is going on? Maybe I'm just gonna end those. I'm gonna get rid of the YouTube. OBS is struggling. OBS is hardcore struggling.